My name's Ed Mitchell. I'm the head of economics here at Cardinal Newman. The common misconception about economics is that it's all about money. Well, money is merely a means of transaction. So economics is far greater than that. We have both micro and macro. Micro is where we study small businesses, we study small markets, and then macro is the whole economy. So where we think about, the big four: inflation, growth, unemployment, and balance of payments. Good subjects to study with economics are maths. A lot of people do maths. If you would like to go on to study economics at university, it's quite essential that you study maths alongside economics. Other good complements are business. Business kind of really complements economics. Business is more practical and less academic, so you get the academic side of things with the economics and then the more practical with business. And then economics is such a wide-ranging thing. For example, we talk about behavioural economics, where psychology would fit well with that. So I think economics is a very versatile subject that complements many subjects, but maths, business would be my two that I'd pick to complement economics.
I think it's just economics is very useful for just life in general. You learn about supply and demand, which is the basics of how life works, how different products are being sold, and why demand changes depending on either the season or the just supply in general, why people buy certain things and when, and how everything changes. Life is changing all the time.
The economics A-level doesn't in itself contain huge amounts of mathematical calculation. So you need a good mathematical understanding, and all of the concepts are mathematically based. However, if you're considering economics and aren't doing A-level maths, it's not an option which is closed to you. A-level maths will help, but it's also equally important that you're able to write a good cohesive argument with point and counterpoint. Economics in Newman is such a great opportunity because we have specialists who teach the course who are very knowledgeable, including myself and other members of staff. We provide lots of support. One of the things we find in economics is that students initially struggle with writing economics essays, and we've actually struck upon a really good formula for writing essays, and we give you lots of support and guidance, and that then allows people to flourish. And we teach to the top. We teach so that everyone is stretched, but also we provide the support for those students who find the subject more difficult.
I think that the teachers do push you because they want you to succeed and do the best you can. There's a lot of independent work, but it's all part of the journey into learning, and I think that everyone will learn throughout the year how to be more independent, and I think it's a good way. It's preparing you for life.
The atmosphere in an economics classroom is quite a vibrant one. There's lots of positive discussion. We have arguments between people who believe in lots of government intervention, so maybe slightly further left, and people who believe that we should leave the economy to fend for itself, and that the mechanisms with the economy will right the wrongs of what's going on. So there's very lively debate about these hot topics, and we consider some very contentious issues. For example, gender discrimination in terms of pay, and there's always very kind of moderated but slightly heated debates about all these amazing contentious issues. Many students, having studied economics, then go on to study it at university. It's a very fascinating degree subject, and each degree course is different, but currently this year we have 3 people applying for Oxbridge, and many more applying for the top Russell Group universities, because they were so fascinated by studying economics at A-level that now they want to go on and further that education. I remember when I studied economics, we had an initial lecture about where people go with economics degrees, and actually, if this interests you, economics is the second highest paid degree. So if you're looking for a successful career in finance or something like that, economics is a really, really good degree to have.